Recording.
Hello everyone. Today I would like to share a research paper with all the participants of the Interactive Film and Media Journal, and I hope that the insights will spark engaging discussions and foster new ideas, especially in regards to the nexus of care, collaboration, and craft. The title of the research is Co-Creation in Community-Based Storytelling with an insight from the practice-based research of an interactive documentary with the Salako Community. Before I proceed with the presentation, I would like to quickly introduce the researchers in this project. My name is Augustus Segar, and I am a design lecturer and also the deputy head of school for the design and arts at Swinburne University of Technology, Malaysia. I specialize in extended reality applications and currently teach in the areas of immersive media and technologies, interactive games application, and animation. My research is at the intersection of community engagement, storytelling, extended reality, with a focus on the preservation of arts, culture, and heritage. In this project, we also have Associate Professor Max Schlezer from Swinburne University of Technology, Melbourne. Max is an award-winning filmmaker with expertise in immersive media, documentary film, and creative arts 4.0 with a focus on cinematic VR and interactive filmmaking. His research explores screen production, imaging media, and smartphone filmmaking for community engagement, creative transformation, and transmedia storytelling. Professor Ida heads the School of Research at Swinburne University of Technology, Malaysia. She is an award-winning multidisciplinary researcher who is driven by issues of equity and access. Ida has also been involved in transformative and impactful research projects with communities, governments, industry, and higher education partner. Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia with over 120 different communities and cultural background. Sarawak is the largest state in the country and has the most diverse communities. Listening to the Salako, Voices of the Paddy and Human, is an interactive documentary project co-created with the community in a village known as Pue in the state of Sarawak. In this project, our objective is to investigate the storytelling practices of the community regarding their paddy farming rituals. We also aim to explore the use of RHIZOME as a tool to decolonize storytelling structure. And finally, we would like to unpack the impact of immersive media and new technologies on interactive documentary and community-based storytelling. Therefore, there are a few research questions that we ask ourselves. How are rituals being represented through a rhizomatic storytelling structure within the Salako community? What is the role of rhizome in the nexus of care, collaboration, and craft? And finally, what are the insights we can learn from the Salako community that contributes to the creative practice research. These questions and our views regarding the nexus of care, collaboration, and craft will be discussed in this video presentation through the interactive documentary artifact. This is an image captured from the interior of the Salako Community Longhouse in Pue. A longhouse is a large and long wooden house where different families from the community live together. The number of families living in the longhouse ranges from 15 to 50 different families. In the Salako community, during the Harvest Festival, which is a celebration to paddy and human, all family members will gather at the communal space in the longhouse. They perform ritual, they share meals, drinks, and stories. In a longhouse, community members can speak to anyone in the space without the need to speak in any particular hierarchical order. When I came upon the concept of RHIZOME introduced by Deleuze and Guattari, I see a strong resemblance of its intention, the storytelling setting in a longhouse, and also the interactive documentary. In RHIZOME, there are multiple non-hierarchical entry and exit points. Interactive documentary looks at non-linear and suggests that there is no specific sequence to start or to end the storytelling experience. This is the storytelling experience that one will see if they go to a longhouse. They can speak to anyone in the longhouse without any particular order. So in other words, when you go to a longhouse, you can talk to anyone that you can see in the longhouse. This brings us to the storytelling of the rituals. Rituals in the Salako community is a community-level activity. Members of the community work together to prepare the ritual for the community. Therefore, stories of the ritual can be told by any community members who come from different generations and different perspectives. The multiple voices provide new way to experience storytelling through listening to the Salako communities and not just one single source of community member. Listening to the Salako is an interactive documentary co-created with the Salako community from Pue. The work has been uploaded to YouTube through unlisted link, and it will be used for consultation and review with the Salako community. This is a view from the front of the longhouse. It's a 360 view of the longhouse itself. And this is the interior view of the longhouse. This is a picture of a hut which is next to the paddy planting farm in Pue. These are the ladies from the community who are preparing for the rituals. This is a view from the ritual taken during one of the events with the community. As you can see from the picture, the community members gathered together in the space to basically perform and witness and participate in the ritual. The nexus of care, collaboration, and craft will be discussed through the interactive documentary created with the Salako community. Care, in this case, implies intention to relationships between the human and non-human. The immersive media and new technologies provide researchers a space to negotiate the interactive documentary work involving the Salako community members with the production of listening to the Salako voices of the Pedi and human. In this project, knowledge transfer is an ongoing work among the co-creators, which are the researchers, and also the community members. Creative practice research method provides the researchers and the community members an opportunity to come together and explore the shared authorship. The interactive documentary proposal was discussed with the Salako community members during one of the early visits to the village. This is used to negotiate authorship with the Salako community. This is an image taken during the event at the Longhouse. So during this gathering, what happened was the proposal of the interactive documentary was discussed and shared with the community members. Craft suggests a physical relationship to material to emphasize tactility and concrete engagement with the matter of the world. The rituals related to Pedi and the storytelling of rituals is a craft owned by the Salako community. In this case, the interactive documentary work is therefore very important for the preservation of the community's arts, culture, and heritage for future generations. In the Listening to the Salako interactive documentary, storytelling of rituals can be experienced by speaking to any community members. Within the nexus of care, collaboration, and craft, RHIZOME decolonize hierarchy and present a space for negotiation and also an opportunity for the researchers to listen and understand. While immersive media and new technologies provide new ways of interactive documentary practices, listening to the Salako teaches us that the decentralization of hierarchy may offer a balance in the nexus of care, collaboration, and craft. For the limitation, the interactive documentary is co-created only with the Salako community in Pue. In Sarawak, there are a few other villages where the Salako community can be found. For the challenges, language barrier and access to technologies such as head-mounted VR devices has been identified. In summary, listening to the Salako voices of the Pedi and human presents an opportunity for the researchers to form bond with the community members in Pue. RHIZOME is also used as a concept to decolonize hierarchy. The co-creation of the interactive documentary empowers the community to further document future rituals. And finally, the nexus of care, collaboration, and craft is always central to the ongoing initiative in the preservation of arts, culture, and heritage in the community, locally and globally. In this presentation, I would like to express our acknowledgement to Interactive Film and Media Channel for the opportunity to share our project. We would also like to express our thanks to Swinburne University of Technology for the support and the community members from Kampung Pue. These are the references used in this presentation today. Before I end my presentation, I would like to show you the exterior of the Salako Community Longhouse. So this is a view of the longhouse taken during one of the visits. With that, I would like to end my video presentation. And thank you so much. I hope to see you soon in the conference. Thank you so much.